Guys, I want to come on here and share a little something. Sorry, my hair is always a mess, but whatever. I'm not trying to do a fashion contest. um, I'm someone who hates losing stuff. Like, say if I put my phone somewhere and then it's not there, you know, or it's last place I remember having it, it's not there, and I'm someone that gets so frustrated losing things. But it's like you look and look for what you're trying to find, and it's not there. And no matter how many times you look for it, it's just not there. But the moment you stop looking for it, you find it. And I'm someone that gets so frustrated at that fact. But God spoke to me today and He pointed out the fact that when you stop looking for something, it finds you. And that reminded me of the story in the Bible with the woman of the issue of the blood. How she looked all around and she was hurting so much on the inside. She was bleeding on the inside. And it kind of hit home for me because she looked all around and kept looking and kept looking and kept looking. And then when she stopped looking and she was actually dying, Jesus came into town. And she knew that when she touched his cloak, she would be healed. And that's actually really powerful for me because we have a lot of things going on right now, and there's a lot of pain that a lot of us have been through. Like, a lot of us have traumatic pasts and things like that, and a lot of us have been through things, which cause us insecurities, which cause us, fears and all this stuff. But the more you focus on that, the more it's not good for you, But when you stay silent, and as I don't know if you watched him, but I'm not getting paid for nothing like this, but Stephen Furtick, he has a sermon called The Lizard. Don't listen to the lizard. The lizard is the devil. He talks at you, when you're trying to get out of sin, or you're trying to get out of your past, or you're trying to move on from this fear or this insecurity. He likes to bring it up, doesn't he? He likes to keep you struggling. He likes to keep you in fear or in sin or whatever it may be. But you can't let him win. You can't let him win because he doesn't get to steal your life. He doesn't get to steal your happiness. He doesn't have the power over you that he wants you to think that he does. Like, I've been through a lot, I've been through a whole lot. But God has blessed me with a wonderful husband. He's blessed me with a son of my own. And, I mean, we all have insecurities and stuff, but the best thing to do is not to rely on those insecurities, because insecurities they're of, the lizard, as you want to call them, because you've been through so much and you have this fear or that fear, and the devil wants you to be afraid of this or that, so say if you've been, someone's been unfaithful to you in a relationship, you tend to bring that into the current relationship, and you sabotage the good thing, the good thing, the good marriage, the good relationship, and you end up hurting your partner by accusing that person, and it's not the best thing for either one of you, because you're sabotaging a good relationship for the last bad one. And that's something that we all need to realize, that we deserve happiness. We deserve the good thing that God's given us. And there's no reason to make the last person pay for the previous person's mistake. And that's something that we all need to learn, but God has hit me hard today with all of that. The lizard may be talking, but that doesn't mean you have to listen. You just rebuke him in the name of Jesus. And I know things are hard, brothers and sisters. I mean, all this stuff going on. I mean, the world's getting awful. I mean, these poor people dying of this plague, it's plague, COVID. And all the people suffering, and all the people, just losing their family members. And it's terrible. And so many places are closing. It's becoming like a ghost town, in your state or whatever, because places are closing because they don't have any money, and I believe that Jesus is still coming. I really do. And we never know how or why or when, because it says in the Bible, you will never know the day or the hour. Not even Jesus knows. It says that the Father only knows when Jesus will return. My point I'm trying to get across, brothers and sisters, is it's okay to have doubts. It's okay to have fears. It's okay to have insecurities, but don't let those dominate your life. Don't let them dominate your life. Realize the happiness that you do have. Like, for me, I have an amazing husband, and I have a beautiful child. And what I'm trying to say is life is meant to be enjoyed. And that's something that we all need to realize, that we don't have to focus on the hard times. We don't have to focus on the stuff that brings us pain. We need to focus on the people and the things that make us happy. And, like, for example, like, there may be some, stuff that you never understand. It may not understand, or, whatever it may be. But don't focus on the negative. Only focus on the things that bring you joy. Alright, well, I love you, brothers and sisters.